Good evening. I am going to do a special collective reading for us all this evening as I burn some Palo Santo. The sun is just about to set here where I live on the east coast of the United States. After a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. The energy is very strong, intense, and it's my birthday tomorrow. Actually, at 3:33 in the morning will officially be my birthday. So I'm doing a special birthday collective reading for us all. And I will be 51. So I celebrate every year. I made it another year in this crazy world. Yay! No, I am seriously blessed and grateful for all of my experiences so far and the love that I do have in my life. I'm truly grateful and blessed. So with that said, I'm going to just kind of open up my channeling. I'm not sure what's going to come through. It could be something that taps into more of the Leo side of me. Can be pretty entertaining at times. Could get very serious, tapping into the scorpionic energy in me. Or a nice mix. The Libra ascendant in me, and that's all I'm giving out to anybody who's watching. Not that it matters to me anyway. All right, triple stellium in Sag. All right, deep breath. Feeling a little silly and loopy tonight. My grandson came for a visit today. It was a bit of a surprise, so that was nice. I feel like I've been touched by an angel. He is almost a year and a half, and every time I get to spend time with him is just truly a blessing. He loves my crystals. Children are amazing, and they're amazing teachers and healers. Very innocent and very tapped in. I'm getting a little sinusy for some reason. Probably because I have my heat on now. We were having nice 70-degree weather and it just took a nosedive. Okay, so current collective energy. What can we, what can you tell us? This is general, by the way, of course. It's collective. I won't say general. I have a very specific stream of communication that I tap into that is anything but general. First card out, strength. And this picture of a tree, it reminds me of, there was actually a poem that was gifted to me a few years ago by someone that I did not expect it to come from, but it spoke of be like the tree that has the roots firmly planted in the ground, grounded, so that when the storms come, the tree can sway and it can bend, but it never gets uprooted because its roots are securely, firmly deep into the ground. That is its strength. So in other words, in order to feel strong, confident in this world, we must be grounded. Our root chakra. We must be connected to our root. Otherwise, we're just flailing around in a lot of confusion and chaos. Next card is denial. The first thing I see in this card is this hand grabbing for the fruit, the low-hanging fruit. And the low-hanging fruit is the easiest to grab. It's the shiny, dangly things that tempt us in without ever putting in any effort or work to truly taste the fruits of our labor. So there's a lot of people that have been living in this denial, telling themselves that they're happy when they're truly not, telling themselves that they are connected to others and to themselves, but they truly are not. They're just continuously feeding off of whatever is artificial and materialistic to feed their hunger for desire, for the true desire that all human beings have, which is intimate connection. And I've been saying this a lot in most of my readings. The intimacy is not anything about sexuality. The intimacy is to be vulnerable enough and transparent enough and connect with another at the same, where we see into each other. Into me see. Intimacy. That is a true connection, heart to heart, not superficial or surface level, not low-hanging fruit. That's just easy to pick and easy to discard. We're coming into a time where we truly are going to need true connections with each other. This one's getting deep, everybody. Boy, this has been coming up in almost all the zodiac this week so far. Listening. Truly listening. Not only with your ears, with your heart, with your gut. Listen to what's around you, to what life is telling you, to what your soul is telling you. Reading the subliminal, listening to the subliminal messages that are constantly being sent to you through the chatter, through the noise, through the chaos. This is where the wisdom is, to truly listen to another instead of thinking about what you're going to say in defense or to one-up somebody. Listen. This is also how we connect to others deeply, is to truly listen into their heart and their soul. Because otherwise, we're just deceiving ourselves. We're just deceiving ourselves thinking that we're in a relationship with others and connected to others, when truly we are just reaching for low-hanging fruit and talking over each other or talking at each other. Scorpio, Taurus axis. Some deep, deep, deep shit going down right now. Okay. We're going to pull in some Dark Goddess Tarot soon. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling some Lilith energy. I'm feeling Kali. Oh, I got the chills. Yeah, I've got some of those with me right now, which is a beautiful thing. They need to be respected as well. The feminine energy, the dark feminine energy included. Can't have light without dark and vice versa. All right, let's go with strength. This message is very specific for some, and you're going to feel it when you receive it. For others, it may make sense down the road. So just keep it in your back pocket. Right. So like I was saying with the tree, being firmly rooted in the ground is the strength. Well, right now, people are not rooted in the ground. They're up in their mind, they're in their head, and they're in what I like to call the escape room. You know, these places people go to be entertained. They get locked into this room with all these puzzles and clues and cues as to how to find your way out of this room. That is the mind. When you are trapped in the mind, trapped in a feedback loop, trapped in old pattern thinking. Karma stems from this mental confusion. And when we're there, we're not grounded, we're not rooted, we're not even, none of the lower chakras are working. You're not confident. There's no ambition. There's a lot of confusion. And at that point, you start to withdraw from life. Withdraw from all of life. Now this guy, he's taking a break. He's sitting at the edge of the water with his hands in prayer. Excuse me. Praying for help, praying for a miracle, praying to get out of the mind. He's not grounded, not rooted. When you go out in nature and you really spend time with Mother Nature, with the earth, with the stars, with the moon, with the sun, without the cell phones, without the distractions, you will get a deeper connection. You will get an energetic boost of grounding that helps get out of that mind. When you do that, savor that moment, remember that moment, and remember how you got there. There are techniques that people use on a daily basis, myself included. Breathing techniques, movement techniques, because we're in such a technical, there's so much artificial energy out there, 5G and Wi-Fi and all this chaos. And then we also collective energy in general. It's enough to really just like make you mental. We gotta take a break from that. Pull back in, breathe. Get in the body. When we're in the mind, we're not even in the body. We're not even operating fully in the body. And with Uranus conjunct this moon, there's accidents waiting to happen for when people are just like all up in here, not paying attention to their motor skills, not paying attention to what they're doing. I've heard about people already having stupid accidents today because they're just all up in here, and there's a lot of distraction and text messages going off and the voting and the news and this and that, and just like not even in the body. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous situation. Okay. So if you can, stay indoors tonight till this energy blows over, because people will come to a realization. It's got to get ugly before it can get prettier again. It's got to get to its darkest before the light can shine again. Hence the eclipse energy. Right, there's new beginnings coming. But there's new beginnings coming. So this is for those who may be panicking when they're listening to this. Don't. This is just the lessons we're learning about what people are in denial about, how their minds deceive them, how we become slaves to ourselves, to our beliefs, to our mind, to the programming, to the conditioning, to the social conditioning and economical, all the conditioning. You can't trust this. It's a computer. Trust the heart, trust the gut. There's a lot of temptation going on right now too, to check out, to numb out, to tune out, or to just fall back into old program pattern ways because it's familiar, it's known. There's a lot of temptation there. So along with the opportunities for a new beginning, there's just as much temptation to stay in the old. It requires becoming grounded back into the body so that you develop a firm foundation within yourself. The very beginning, when we're born on this planet as babies, this is the first energy center that really starts to grow, to feel safe and secure here on Earth. It does not take all the things that are programmed into our minds. It truly does not. Just go outside. Nature will tell you that. And it will also direct and assist in the energy for a positive movement forward. Gotta get out of this. And most people don't realize they're in that. They're in denial. They're just grabbing at the low-hanging fruit because it's everywhere. But they're not happy. Truly not happy. Sorry. Real tarot, real truth. I don't sugarcoat. Whatever comes through, comes through. Yeah. So when it comes to connecting to others and to self, first and foremost, the self. Listen to your body. Listen to all the messages. Listen to yourself. What is yourself crying to you for? Most likely a hug, just to get to know, like, let it all out. When we listen, that's when things open up. Fulfillment. There's a sense of fulfillment, especially within our connections to others. But we have to be able to give and take equally, listen, and be open, transparent, real, authentic, and true, and honest, and real. That's where we get the emotional security within our connections too. Heart to heart. Universe is assisting with this right now. There is assistance in all of this energy. It's pulling people through a really deep and massive transformation collectively. But there's hope. There's hope here. All right, guys? And the truth is being shown to everybody. But whoever is in denial is in denial. It's up to their soul, their heart, their soul. Whether, sometimes we have to really suffer a lot before we can see the truth. Crown chakra. A lot of messages coming in through the crown chakra, through your dreams, through your intuition. You're picking up on things that you haven't been before. Being some spiritual strength. Shall I go on? There's a lot of changes going on within finance, within people are moving. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Whew, gosh. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Okay, here we go. Kind of messed that up. What else? We're going to just pull a couple cards from Moonology. I don't want to make this too terribly long. I could go for hours tonight, I feel like. I still have 3 more zodiac signs to read for tonight. Those will be pretty deep, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. What else do you have for us all? I have a lump in my throat right now. There are many people who have to say something important. They've been holding it back, and they may be choked up, or even have a sore throat, or lose your voice. It might be that bad. But whatever it is that you have to express, it's like, it's time. It's time. I can't hold this in anymore. It's like you're gonna explode. So speak. Speak your truth. Speak from the heart. Let it out. And if you can't speak, write it down. Get it out. Can't make it up. Communication is key. Yeah. It's important that we do that. Yes, there are many of us that can read. We don't need the verbal words, yet we do. Because if the other person isn't acknowledging how they're feeling in their own words to us, then it doesn't matter. Then there's still a problem. Then we're still seeing that as a problem. We have to communicate, people. This is why we have voices. This is why we have language. And I'm not talking text message. I'm talking heart to heart, looking into each other's eyes, feeling each other communicate. Okay. It's important. It's key. Conclusions are within reach, but you gotta communicate. We're not going to get to any conclusions or resolutions without true communication. It drives me nuts. It really does. And I've been a reader of energy my whole life. And I've come across many people, and I know it's also a mirroring of sorts, but I've come across many people that don't ever speak their truth, and I hear their truth so clearly. And then years and years and years down the line, then they do, and they're relieved, and it's like, why did you wait so long? I understand. It's a process. We are all evolving in our own ways, and everybody's journey is different. It's just frustrating for somebody like me, and I'm sure that there's some of you that can understand what I'm talking about. I used to be pushy. I like stay back now. I'm just like, yeah, if they want to say it, they'll say it. And I don't like the roundabout ways that people try to say their truth either. I try to like clarify. Do you mean, what do you mean by that? All right, anything else for us? Thank you. Show the world the real you. Right. No more hiding behind masks. No more hiding behind facades. There's no need to. We need to connect. We need to get out of the head and really connect from the heart. So we can be just who we are to each other and with ourselves. How much happier. That'd be a big weight lifted off of so many people. The world would have a big giant weight lifted off of it if we just like ripped the mask off and said, okay, this is who I am. I've got all these different personalities. I have some flaws. I'm sure you do too. Like, do you want to get to know me more or not? Like straightforward too. So that's what I have for collective energy tonight. And I just figured I'd throw that out there. A little birthday reading. Happy birthday to me. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And if you like this video, please click that like button. As much as I hate saying that, it is very true that we need to support each other in this way. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That would be a great help for this channel as well. So thank you. Have a good night. Bye.